about this feeling, baby, we're invincible.
Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Rebuilding Notts County. As always, if you are enjoying the series, drop a like on the video. That really does help out the channel. Apologies for my voice today. That's the reason I didn't stream on Tuesday, is because I could barely speak, unfortunately. And today it's back a little bit, so I'm going to try and record some videos, because we do kind of need to get that done. I actually don't even feel that bad, but I sound like I've just been raised from the dead, which is annoying. But hey, what can you do? Today, I hope it might smoothen out as we get talking a little bit more. Work off the cobwebs. I thought we'd start just on the actual loan page, so you can have a look at who's actually out on loan this season. Because I think that gives you a good idea. And one thing I have just noticed is Neil Harkin, 3 goals in 5 matches for Macclesfield Town, playing in League 2. Really good start. I tend to try to organise the playing time requirements of the players to be important or squad, or as high as I can basically get them, essentially. So yeah, I mean, Mehmed Čujić as well, also 2 goals and 2 assists going out on loan as well, which is quite nice. Martin Payton's been out on loan at St Patrick's Athletic, but he'll be back in January, and I can't wait for that, because I think he's actually possibly the future of our left side. I actually forgot about him, and he's got pretty good attributes. Only have a couple of assists over there, but still not too bad. A few other players haven't actually played any games yet, but you can see the likes of Anthony Jones, a youngster who's been pretty highly rated, has gone out on loan to Crewe Alexandra for a little bit to get himself some game time and whatnot. So just to boost those squad players up a little bit. Get you someone who looks at you the way Matt looks at promising small nation regens. Oh boy. In fact, so much so that I've actually gone and cancelled all of our scouting assignments that were looking at the all like the minimal regen youth intakes, and instead I'm just going after the under 18 national squads for a little while, just to see if that gives us any better prospects, because there was too much trash coming through and I wasn't getting enough quality players, whereas at least these guys I think will be a bit more targeted. Regan Booty, you will drop your issue. Teammate, I will drop my issue. These are not the contracts you're looking for. We all need to appreciate Costel Troffin being the number 69, hopefully for all of his career. Well, as long as he's here, he'll be the number 69, unless he kicks up a fuss, which he won't. Has Troffin already agreed a pro contract for when he turns 17? You probably already know this, but he can get poached for compensation if he's on a youth contract. So yes, I think I did mention this in the video. In fact, I think I mentioned it in the same video that we got him. He signed a 3-year deal, proper pro deal, with a 3-year extension inside that deal. And he has now turned 17, which is why the other clubs basically left me alone in the summer and didn't put any bids in for him. So yeah, he'll be here till 2026 on that contract, plus I've got an option for a 3-year extension. But I have a feeling that he's going to be playing so much football that contract is not going to see itself out, and he's almost certainly going to want a massive wage rise, probably by about the time he turns 18, because he's been getting some game time rotating around with Tyrese Campbell this season, and it's hard to deny it, the lad has got goals in his game. Troffin is good, but I think you missed that he's 2-footed. That is huge in FM. So I didn't actually pay any attention to that, but apparently that just makes him an even better striker. So we really could be onto something with him. And I genuinely believe that when we inevitably one day do win the Champions League, because I've not failed to do that once in a rebuilding save, and I have no reason to believe that we won't be able to do it again in this save at some point, I believe he will be in that starting 11. I don't really think we're going to need to sign another first choice striker for the rest of this save. Everyone else will just be back up to him. That's genuinely how good I think he could be, and that is so pleasing. And actually, speaking of him, he's been called up to the Romania under-21s. This is what I was talking about. Players that get into the under-21s when they're like 16, 17, there's something there. So, yeah, he's not played well for them, but he has played. Anyway, we've had some off-camera games. I don't know if any more players have joined us or not. I've actually lost track at this point. Annoyingly, straight off the back of that great win on the opening day against Cardiff City, we then went and lost away at Hull in the very next match. A frustrating game. Basically, Tyrese Campbell gave us the lead early on, and I thought, right, we're actually onto something here. And unfortunately, James Siliki got an equaliser for him. A relatively long strike, and McGee was not good on it. And it did make me think perhaps we need to go after goalkeepers again, but we weren't really left a lot of time. And also, the goalkeepers I was actually looking at, I actually did the comparisons, and they weren't any better than Luke McGee. I think our best bet with the goalkeeper at the moment is to either find someone special or just try to bring someone through. And annoyingly, I was doing that with Paul Keeble. And then the board sold him. They didn't sell Lancaster, they didn't sell Mills, they didn't try and sell Costel Troffin, but they sold Paul Keeble to Brentford for £500,000. Only £250k of which was paid up front. We were turning down bids of over £1 million for him in the summer, and the board just decided to fob him off to fucking Brentford for £500,000 for no reason. That pissed me off to no end, because that was like our youth-generated goalkeeper as well, and that's really annoyed me, but what can you do? Yeah, and then Nico Williams was sent off, which was frustrating, and then unfortunately a 92nd minute winner from Gabriel Organiseri. Really bad goalkeeping. The ball just rolls at McGee from a really weak header, and he just sort of stands there and just almost gets out of the way. Frustrating, but hey, But then in much better news, we played against Middlesbrough in the Cup. It was going to be difficult because they're a team at our level and I had to rotate the team around a little bit, but the board expected us to get to the third round. Luckily, Ben Osborne decided to get himself booked twice very early on. Still took us a little while to get going. I gave the penalty when we won it to Costel Troffin because I thought, you know what, he deserves this. He actually sent the goalkeeper the wrong way. It genuinely looked like he gave him the eyes. But then, not long after that, he added a second one. So he got his first goal from the spot, which was nice from him and all, but then he actually scored a really nice volley not long after that. In fact, sorry, that was the third goal, in fact, before Tunji Akinola from a corner in between there made it 3-0 for us overall, and he was man of the match, which is always nice. I've had a few injury problems with Stephen Walker and also with Nico Williams, in fact, because as a result of Tyrese Campbell picking up a slight knock, I had to start Costel Troffin up top against Bristol City. Regan Booty was absolutely marvellous in this match. You can see 3 chances created, 8 key passes on the night. The change I made with Regan Booty in this game, and I'll show you what I did. I can just tell you. When I realised we weren't really getting through Bristol City very well, I turned Regan Booty to more direct passing, and he suddenly started finding these balls in behind for the front three, as you can see for Jones, Troffin and Coates. And basically, he didn't actually get any assists for them, but he was creating the hockey assists, so to speak, for Curtis Jones, firstly with a header, which was really nice, and then for Costel Troffin to score his third of the season, and then Ron Coates adding another one with his third of the season as well, just wrapping up a really solid performance against a tough Bristol City team. And we then carried that into a dominating performance away against Birmingham City. Absolutely perfect on the night. No complaints at all. Regan Booty was phenomenal. Gave us the lead. Tyrese Campbell added another one before Curtis Jones added another one. You see, we're getting goals. Lots of goals out of Jones and Coates so far this season. I think they've now got 5 between them as well, which is very, very, very encouraging. Regan Booty once again was phenomenal and man of the match again. Hermanson was also very, very good on the night. But a 3-0 victory away at the St Andrews Trillion Trophy Stadium. What is that? But we weren't done with the 3-0s. We then played against bottom of the league Luton, and this was a fairly straightforward one. Though it was really nice to see Robbie Burton grab himself a brace. He scored the first one, which was a really nice goal, assisted by Regan Booty. No surprises there. And then we won a penalty. He was in good form and he has good penalties, so I thought, screw it, we'll give him a chance to take it. And obviously, in between there, Matthias Flirtoff-Lervik also made it a goal for us as well, with our third, I think it was like our third or fourth straight 3-0 victory. The defence is looking good, but Nico Williams is out for a month. And lastly, we played a relatively rotated side against Bromley in the League Cup second round, which means we're now through. We'll play Arsenal away. So we're out there, but we've done what the board wanted from us again. Costel Troffin scored. Harry McGuigan scored within seconds of coming on to make his debut. He's now gone out on loan, but he came on off the bench in this one. Literally, you can see actually, he came on in the 68th minute and his goal was scored in the 68th minute. An absolute thunderbolt from him before Robbie Burton added one more. Just goals for days. Burton was sensational. Hermanson again was absolutely flawless. And once again, you can see Troffin scoring himself another goal, which is very nice, taking his tally to 4 for the season. But most importantly, we are top of the championship. Only just on goal difference at the moment, but what more do you want, really? We've got 4 wins out of 5. We probably could have beaten Hull as well if it wasn't for the red card. All is looking very, very good for us right now, and that is very, very pleasing. It's still incredibly tight, though. Like, we could drop all the way out the playoffs if we lose today, so it's not exactly wrapped up. You know, it's Liam Miller is the top scorer in the league, which is quite nice to see just because of old Liam Miller. Regan Booty already 4 assists on the league. Nico Williams already with 3 as well. Booty with an average of an 8.5. He's averaging an 8.5 over the course of the first 5 matches. The guy is doing some ridiculous things, and I think we're well justified with sticking with basically the same squad from last season. Little changes. Ron Coates looks like a different player this year. It seems. Curtis Jones is definitely a step up over McPhee, and Nico Williams has got that little bit extra over Duhaney, so looking very good. And today, we coincidentally go away to Preston, who are dead bottom of the league. So this should be, hopefully, putting us on to 15 points. But you never know. We've had a lot of 3-0 wins lately. Let's see if we can keep that going, because we've got Forest next, and that's going to be difficult. We and Forest, in fact, have the most injuries in the league, though, so it could be problematic for us. So, Burton, yeah, unfortunately, it does appear as though... That's all right, though, because I think I rested Regan Booty for the last game, so he can come straight back in again here. Fjortov-Lervik actually played in this game. It was against Bromley, so we'll just do a selection advice here. So Campbell, Jones, Coates, definitely don't want KDH. I want Scott Fuster over him at all times. I want to give him a chance because I feel like he's got long-term potential, whereas KDH just doesn't. We're not playing O'Shea at right back. Oh my god, have we actually got a right back? Because Fjortov-Lervik is definitely playing at right back, yeah. The left back is a bit of a problem though, because as you can see, just taking some other players on loan here, on trials rather, Walker and Fleming are both a little bit worse for wear here. Honestly, we might actually be better off putting Booty there, Fuster there, and trying something else. Okay, I'm going to try this for this game because I think that's really the best option we've got at this point. We'll let Fjortov-Lervik play in his actual role. So we're going to go with Campbell up top, Jones and Coates, obviously. We're going to go with Guberinic because that's where I'm retraining him. He has now joined us, as you can see. And Fuster as the midfield pairing with Hermansen on the side. Booty can play left back, and I'd rather have him there, perhaps, than be further forward with Hughes and Akinola and then Fjortoft-Lervik, because I think that Guberinic he's got the right attributes for that role. He just needs to play there a bit more. So it's an interesting midfield pairing, and I think this might actually cause us some problems today. Part of me is a little bit concerned about this performance, potentially. Despite being bottom of the league, we've had to make a lot of changes, and I'm not entirely comfortable with it. But that's just how it is sometimes. The point is we're looking really solid so far, and hopefully the attacking lineup can do their job. But like that midfield pairing of Guberinic and Fuster, I don't know how they're going to do. And with Booty at left back, I mean, he's good, but he's not going to be able to be Booty. Hopefully we can come here and get a victory, but it's going to be a difficult one. Something else I forgot is I realised that when I changed the strategy over, I forgot to impose any of the set pieces we were using before. So the second half of last season, we weren't actually using any set piece instructions. So that might have definitely crippled us a little bit as well. We don't have that same kind of partnerships. Fuster. Here we go. Can he slip it through for someone? Oh, he's just gone for goal. Okay. Booty delivers an unbelievable... Oh, wow. That would have been offside, surely. Yeah. Despite the changed squad, we're probably still just about edging this game, but it only takes one moment, unfortunately. Booty, round the side here for Curtis Jones. Men surging into the box. One of them's wrong Coates. Jones, Coates! And... Oh, wow. Well, that was improvised. Hermansen. I think Hermansen might just have to clump a few balls over the top here. Campbell, not quite. Coates will get there, though. Goes past his man. Can he square it for someone? He's going to shoot, isn't he? Yes, of course. Bauer. Oh, dangerous. Guberinic again. Oh, finds Coates this time. Coates is going to be able to get through on goal. It's a very, very tight angle, but he's got another shot away. Sam Hughes round the side for Curtis Jones. And is that a foul? It is a foul. And I don't know who's going to take it. I guess Curtis Jones. He's usually our best penalty taker. And Josh Emmanuel is booked, and we've got a chance to take the lead right before half-time. I'd say we deserve it, but we still need to score it. Go on, Curtis. Smashes it straight down the middle. Oh, for goodness sake. This feels like it could be one of those games where we just cannot seem to put the ball in the bastard net. We've been solid so far. Decent number of shots, chances, all the things you'd want from us, basically. Had our opportunity right before half-time to break that deadlock, and we mucked it up. Curtis Jones, this is what I mean. He's either great or he's awful. And today, unfortunately, it's just not been his day. But we're winning a lot of the key battles. Guberinic! And it's somehow cleared off the line. I don't believe it. It's a shame for him, but you can't keep him on when they're playing like that. Oh, it's in the back of the net. Is he offside? Who is it? It's wrong Coates. Of course it's wrong Coates. And Regan Booty's got the assist. We lead at Deepdale. I think we've deserved that. We've been the better side on the night, but Regan Booty whips one through. Of all people to get in from a free kick, it's wrong Coates. He's scored his 4th goal in the league already. Insane. He has just suddenly remembered how to score goals. I think he got 5 in the league last season, and he's got 4 already in his first 6 matches this year. He's really obviously taken to heart what a lot of people are saying. Please don't score straight from the kickoff. I'm so sick of goals like this going in. Oh, what a stop. Luke McGee has been called into action there. Preston really did have a great chance there. We got the lead. We deserve that. Oh, well played, Lee. Oh, wow. Good ball as well. Campbell's in. Can he set up a good first touch? He's all the way through, and it's a good save from the goalkeeper. By the way, I worked out before today's episode, a little stat for you. 5 matches in the league so far. 17 clear-cut chances and 11 half chances is so far what we've created. And we've conceded 3 clear-cuts and 7 half chances. That is a really decent record, I have to say. And today, we've added 3 more clear-cuts and 4 half chances to the... Oh, I am very impressed with the very rotated side. Guberinic has looked really solid in there. And Coates is in again here. And tough angle for him, but he's found the shot. Like, the fact that this is 1-0 to us, only 1-0, is crazy. But then, unfortunately, when these types of games start shaping up like this, I always get concerned that there's going to be a late sting in the tail for us. But we need to try and see these games out. These are the kind of games that win titles. Grinding out games when we're actually playing really well, but can't seem to break them down. Oh, no. I don't know. Like, I can't do anything else tactically. We've engineered 9 chances on the night, and then they've just gone and scored a long shot. It's a great strike, but who could have predicted that? Oh, dearie me. Right, we're going to attacking now. I cannot believe that this game is 1-1. We've also missed a penalty in this match too. And the sheer number of chances we've had. Lee. And it's coming in for Coates again! Ron Coates scores his 5th goal of the season. I think he's now our top scorer in all competitions. That's just... Right. It's bounced fortuitously into his path. I will give you that. But look how much of a ground he makes up over the defender. And he still has to finish this, and he has. And we're leading 2-1 at Deepdale now, and Ron Coates has grabbed another one. How did they win the ball out of that skirmish? Harrop. Yeah, Fjortoft-Lervik's just going to have to go and Oh, no. Oh, McGee comes up big there. Oh, no. Oh, well played, Hermansen. So many players to pick from here. He's found Ron Coates again. Oh, that's actually not somehow, only Ron Coates could make that into a good touch. And surely this will do it. Just hold on for a couple more seconds in this bottom corner. And there we go. Preston 1, Notts County 2. A hard-fought win. Should have been many, many more goals for us in this game, and a frustrating one to concede, but Ron Coates has bailed us out again. Wow. So after 6 games, we've picked up 5 wins, which is exactly what we wanted. A tough one there for us in a way, but we came up with the result, and that's really what matters. And now, amazingly, Ron Coates is the joint top scorer in the entire division. Regan Booty now with 5 assists from his first 6 matches as well, though. I think he got 12 in the total last year. I think this year he could top that. He and Coatesy flying away at the top of the league there. We're in a really top position right now. We've only conceded 4 goals in our first 6 games too, which is encouraging. Scored 14, which is even more encouraging. And we're right where we want to be right now. 4 points clear into the playoffs, 2 points clear of dropping out of the automatics, because that's where we really want to be. There's no way in hell that Rotherham are still going to be up there come later in the season, but it's nice to see them doing so well as a newly promoted side so far. And Blackburn, having just been relegated, are struggling. And if we can get a couple of players fit again and keep playing the way we're doing, I think we're in for a really good season, and that is so pleasing, considering the minimal amount of actual changes we've made. But things can always come to an end, as we've got to go to Nottingham Forest. We're playing at the City Ground in the next episode. That is going to be insanely difficult. We've played Forest twice so far in this save. We drew with them at the City Ground last year, and then we lost at Meadow Lane. Can we finally go and get our first victory over Forest? Find out in the next episode. We better get one before we get promoted or something, because that would suck. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this episode, drop a like on the video. That would be tremendous. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. As always, hold your gun, capybara. I'll see you guys very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.